A teenage boy was thrown into a pit by his own brothers. No water, no rope, no way out. And that was only the beginning. His name was Joseph. He lived with his father Jacob and many brothers. And Joseph had something that made everyone jealous. Joseph's father gave him a special coat, bright and beautiful. But the coat wasn't the real problem. Joseph also had dreams, big dreams. Dreams where his family bowed down to him. Joseph told his brothers, and their jealousy turned into anger. One day, Joseph's father sent him to check on his brothers in the fields. Joseph walked a long way to find them. When the brothers saw him coming, they whispered, "Here comes the dreamer." And they made a terrible plan. They grabbed Joseph, they ripped off his coat, and they threw him into a deep pit. Joseph cried out, "Brothers, please!" But they sat down and ate lunch like nothing happened. Then a caravan of traders came by on the road, and the brothers changed their plan. Instead of leaving Joseph in the pit, they sold him. Joseph was pulled out of the pit and handed over like he was nothing. Then the brothers covered his coat in blood and told their father Joseph was gone. Joseph was taken far away to Egypt. He didn't know the language, he didn't know the streets, he didn't know anyone. But Joseph did know one thing: God was still with him. Joseph was sold to an Egyptian officer named Potiphar. Joseph worked hard, he was honest, he was wise, and everything Joseph did went well. Soon, Potiphar trusted Joseph with the whole house. But then something unfair happened. Potiphar's wife told a lie about Joseph, a big lie. Joseph hadn't done anything wrong, but Potiphar believed the lie, and Joseph was thrown into prison. Prison felt like the pit all over again. Cold walls, heavy doors, no freedom. But God was still with Joseph. Joseph helped others. He stayed faithful, and the prison keeper noticed. Soon, Joseph was placed in charge of the other prisoners. Two important prisoners arrived, the king's cupbearer and baker. Both had troubling dreams. They couldn't understand them. Joseph said, "God can help." Then Joseph explained the dreams, and Joseph was right. Before the cupbearer left prison, Joseph said, "Please remember me." The cupbearer promised. Then he went free and forgot Joseph. Days passed, weeks, months. Joseph waited. Then one night, Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, had a troubling dream. No one could explain it. Suddenly, the cupbearer remembered Joseph. He told Pharaoh, "There's a man in prison who can understand dreams." Joseph was cleaned up and brought before Pharaoh. Pharaoh said, "I heard you can explain dreams." Joseph answered, "I can't, but God can." Pharaoh described his dream: 7 healthy cows, then 7 skinny cows that swallowed them, 7 full heads of grain, then 7 dry heads that destroyed them. Joseph said, "God is warning you. 7 years of plenty are coming. Then 7 years of hunger. Store food now, and Egypt will survive." Pharaoh was amazed. He said, "Can we find anyone wiser than Joseph?" Then Pharaoh did something shocking. He put Joseph in charge of the whole country, second only to Pharaoh. The boy who was sold became a leader. Joseph gathered food during the good years, and when the hard years came, Egypt was ready. People came from everywhere for help, and Joseph learned something powerful. God can turn the worst day into a greater purpose. If you feel forgotten or stuck, remember Joseph. God is still working, even when you can't see it. Subscribe for more Brick Bible stories.